Welcome you all to another video. This is H, and today I will be going over a trade that I took on Friday, which I believe was Wednesday 600. Yeah, here. This is a trade. Of course, I lost the account. This is not the one that I need to be trading. This is the real one, but I didn't trade it. I decided to go into this because I was not so sure about the trade, and this one's just like back testing technically. Paper money. Paper trading, technically. But whether it was paper trading or not, we made 752 in one trade, one contract, and I'm about to explain how I found that trade and why did I enter and why I enter with the paper trading account and not the combine test account. So, okay, so we do what we usually do. We mark London's Asian session low, London session high, London session low right here. And then we mark a couple more hourly highs up here. This one, and I didn't mark this one. I thought it was way too far for me to go up there. Same on the ES, Asian session low. Excuse me, this is an hourly low. Should be green. I don't know if you guys like how I have the color coded, but that's how I have it right now. So it is what it is. And then you mark London session high and London session low, and we mark this high right here, which was December 31st at 8 or 9 a.m. Let's see, December 31st at 9 a.m. Here you go. So here we take this high in London session, I believe in. There you go. We didn't take it in London session. That was my SMT that I saw, and then in New York session we went up higher on NQ to take this other high right here, which was December 30 at 11. So that would be December 30 at 11, somewhere this high up here, and I didn't even bother to mark it, but that was the SMT from these highs down to this low, and from this high up to this high right here actually. But like I said, I marked the hourly highs, and I marked this one. And honestly, I didn't expect this big of a move to happen today or Friday. Today is Saturday, I believe, and yesterday was Friday. But I did see that we came down to take London session low right here. So we came down to take London session low right here in NQ and as well ES right here, and we take this low and this hourly low as well. If you want to see it, I'll put it right here. Right, this is the hourly low. And there's another hourly low right there as well. I thought that this SNC was meant for us to go down to those lows. I was convinced, and that was my strategy for the day. NQ, they didn't go to the lows. You see, if you can see, it's right here, and the low, this low down here. So we didn't go and take those lows, but that was okay because ES was the leading index. So there might be something that I'm not seeing. If someone is watching these videos, please tell me, because there's this fair value gap as well, which you could expect it to react, and which it did. It reacted to it, and then we went all the way to London session high. But anyway, let's go to the short time frame, and we take those lows right there. And of course, I put the 5-minute fair value gap right here to see if we react to it or if we inverse it. And it was a nice place 5-minute fair value gap, because we do have London session low right here as well. So we break structure right here. We go down to this order block, and this breaker block. So I was thinking about entering a trade right here all the way to this high and that high. And it did play up upwards, but unfortunately I did not enter. And if I were to enter, I believe it would have been here. So this would have been the trade. We have the 1 minute breaker structure. Yes, we do have 1 minute burst fair value gap, but I was not paying attention to it. I was just focused on the London session low, and we do have a 1 minute breaker structure right here, and we go down to this order block and this breaker block right here, and we bounce out of it. Even though we don't have a bullish reaction out of it, we do have a reaction right here. From we went all the way down here and we closed this candle up here. So that was my trade, or that's the trade that I wanted to take, and unfortunately we needed a little bit more liquidity, which then you become the liquidity if you do take that trade, and they take you out and they head straight to your take profit right there. So I didn't answer because I was not so sure. Of course, when I needed something more, like, I don't know, something more to confirm that we were going to go up, but we didn't necessarily get it, so I didn't answer. And then we started going to London session high in NQ as well as ES. Where is it? Right here. We start going to London session high. We take it, but NQ is going super high. I did not expect NQ to go so high up. So we go to London session high and we take it, and then we go all the way to this hourly high right there. Right here, we go and take this hourly high, and we have a nice reaction off of it. I honestly was debating because my goal or my take profit was already taken right at market open, so I was debating whether it was actually going to go up or if it was going to go down. But we do go all the way up there to take that hourly high, and I'm just watching the market right now. Luckily that on Friday, yesterday, I did not work, and I was watching the market, and we have that liquidity. We have a 1 minute breaker structure. You could also say that we had this order block right here. I don't usually don't go by the order block, but you do have this order block and then the breaker block right here. And but I did not go by that, but you could have used that. And okay, anyway, so we had a breaker structure right here, and then we have an SMT with these highs. London doesn't, I mean, NQ doesn't take that high, but ES do, they do take that high. We here, so that's the SMT plus the 1 minute breaker structure. And since NQ, even though ES was the leading index in the higher time frame, this SMT for me was not valid anymore because we took the hourly lows already, so I was not really paying attention to it anymore. And ES was the leading index, but it didn't necessarily give me a nice entry. We don't have a 5 minute breaker structure in the 5 minute time frame, and we don't have a nice 1 minute breaker structure either. We have this low right here, this low right here, and then this low right here, and then this low right here, and the break structure happens all the way over here. But in NQ, we had the breaker structure in the 1 minute time frame. We had the liquidity in the 5 minute time frame. Nice rejection in the 5 minute. We break structure right here, then we go back up, and then we make that SMT. And I was just waiting for this 1 minute bullish for value gap to get inverse, and I would have entered, and we do inverse it. I tried to enter right here, but it filled me up down here, so that's fine. My original stop loss was all the way up here, but when I entered the the trade, I bought one contract of NQ, and that was like $1,000. So I lowered it all the way down here, which is okay. It's not a bad. It's not a bad. It's not a bad stop loss position, you know. But then we do have that inverse, so I answer, and we do get the 5-minute break structure over here, but that's after we answer, and I took profits right here. I had my take profit all the way down here, but realistically, this was a 1-to-1, so I wanted to take half of my position out, but since I only had one contract, I couldn't take partials, so I just took the full position out, making $750 on that day. I wish I would have taken it with my real account, like, you know, that would have been nice, but it is what it is. I mean, we got the trade right. That's what I like, you know. And if I were to be able to take partials, I would have taken some here, move my stop loss to break even, and then taking the rest of my position down here. And then we do have that break structure. Unfortunately, we do not have a 5-minute retracement after that liquidity 5-minute break structure. We do have a 5-minute retracement after we go all the way down to, excuse me, to London Asian session low, but we don't even touch the equilibrium level, but in NQ whatsoever. But let's say you did miss that trade, you know, and you missed out on God knows how much money, right? Well, that is fine, you know. That is fine because, as we know, the market is going to have another retracement, a 5-minute retracement. Unfortunately, it happens after we take London session low. I mean, Asian session low. But in ES, even though we took Asian session low, we do have a retracement right here, and we play it perfectly. We go up to the equilibrium, we react off of it, and then we enter in the high, like in the 5-minute time frame. We would have entered here, put a stop loss right at the equilibrium level, and then take profit down here. That would be 1 to 1.87 risk to reward ratio, and you would have won. You know, that was another trade that you could have gotten if you were to be a lot more patient. But you know, we don't have. I would recommend entering over here because we do not have any break structures all the way up here. It just happens here. If we do have an SMT there, that would have been nice. I'm not sure if I saw that. No, we don't. We don't take it here, and we don't take it here. But we react to the equilibrium level. That would have been a trade. So that's 13 minutes of purely talking. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. I hope this year brings us more profitability, and let's keep on trying, guys. Let's not give up. We'll see how many subscribers we end up this year with, and we'll see if we get a payout. We just gotta try, man. We just gotta keep on trying. So that's it for Friday's trade. Nothing else to do, nothing else to say, honestly. I still gotta have this level because it played perfectly down here. And you may wonder, what is that? Real quick, it's just a high time frame consolidation that we're having right now. So whether it breaks to the upside, it's going to go super high up, or it breaks to the downside, it's going to go really down. I believe it might go down because of everything that's going on around the world, but we'll see. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good day and happy weekend. Happy 2026. Don't give up. Journal. This is my journaling. This is how I go through my trades. I go through what I was thinking about the trading and how I executed the trade and what I did wrong. I wish there were more people watching my videos so they could also tell me some confluences that they see that I don't see on the when I'm trading. But we'll get to that point one day. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye bye. great. I can't stop the video.